Hello there, welcome back to Weird Writing Prompts, a segment where I seek to inspire you to write, if just for a little bit. Today, I have a weird prompt for you, as well as some of the tools to get you right into the writing mood. Now, I've been running a writing advice blog for over 4 years now, and there's a question that I get every once in a while, and the question is, I don't know what to write, or ideas are not coming to me, and this is a little bit strange for me to deal with this question every once in a while because I took a bunch of creative writing courses in college, and you learn by virtue of doing a lot of writing exercises that ideas are everywhere. And simply being open to doing a weird prompt can actually help you just become more aware of the stories around you. It's ultimately a matter of perception. Ideas are ultimately all around us, and I can tell you from personal experience that a bunch of the stories that my friends and my companions were writing in those creative writing courses came from the prompts that were given to us by the professor. So today, I have a weird writing prompt for you, and your challenge, as always, is to write for 10 minutes non-stop. No, seriously, all you gotta do is write. There is actual time in this video allocated for you to write. All you gotta do is grab a notebook, a pen, or open up your favorite writing software of choice. I will even put music for you to listen to get right into the mood to write. Come on, it's just 10 minutes. It's just 10 minutes. You clicked on this video, I assume that you can spare 10 minutes to do a little bit of writing. Not everyone can get the experience of being in a creative writing course, so for the next 13 minutes or so, let's pretend that you are. Let's pretend that I am the professor and you here are gonna sit down and write for 10 minutes non-stop. So, how about we get started? Pause the video if you have to, go grab your supplies, close the door, maybe put on your headphones so nobody out there disturbs you, open up your writing software, get ready. I'm gonna count backwards from 3, so pause the video, and when I hit 0, I'm gonna assume that you're ready to get moving, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. It should also go without saying, as always, that I'm gonna give you a prompt, and just like our professor used to tell us, you have the power, you're almost encouraged to twist the prompt in whatever manner you desire. Yes, you can actually change it so it works into whatever you're currently writing at the moment. Change the characters, change the setting, change even the situation, twist it as far as you can. Do whatever it takes to make the writing more fun for you, okay? Remember, today's goal is to write for 10 minutes non-stop. It's not about it looking pretty, it's about getting it written, okay? Let's go. Today's prompt is titled, A Victory Fit for a Tyrant. Write a scene from the point of view of a character as they finally accomplish their lifelong goal. The catch? Your character, whether by choice or by necessity, has brought a terrible change to the world. Some may even call them a villain. Double catch? Villain or not, your character has succeeded in their mission. Victory is here, at last. Now, as always, this may seem like a pretty simple prompt, a character, a situation, but let us look beyond the surface. For instance, consider the following questions. What change has your character brought to the world? What exactly did they do? And how did they accomplish it? Did they do it by themselves, or were they part of a movement? Note, by the way, that no particular setting is specified here. It could be modern day, it could be a feudal world, far into the future. You decide that. What change has been brought upon by our character? And why is it that everyone around them, some even shout it, some whisper it? Villain, tyrant, why? Look into the mind of this character and wonder, how did they rationalize what they did? Or could it be that they don't rationalize it at all? And above all, let us consider, could it be that maybe, just maybe, this is a change for the better? Take a moment, stop, consider the prompt, consider the characters, consider the situation. Consider what you're going to do, and take a deep breath. The time to write is almost here, it's almost here, but I'm not gonna send you out on your own. The first line is always a problem, especially when it comes to writing in a hurry. The first line just stops you, so I'm gonna give you a little hand. I'm gonna give you the first 2 lines of this story. If you don't want to take them, that's fine, no worries. If you want to change them, that's fine, no worries. But for anyone out there who just doesn't know how this story starts, The first two lines go a little bit like this. Is this it? Is it over? Again, the first lines are, is this it? Is it over? And so, the time to write is finally here. Be brave, be strong, jump into the unknown without being certain of all of the facts, of all of the ideas. You don't have to know. All you gotta do is just write. Go with the flow. You can do this. This is your story and only you can write it. 10 minutes of the clock. Get set. Go. 60 seconds remaining. Alright, time's up! Pencils down, fingers off the keyboard! If you minimize the video by any chance, please bring it back up. And those of you who made it all the way through, who found me at the end of those 10 minutes, take a deep breath, you earned it. And you did well indeed. Thank you for following all the way through those 10 minutes. I know that to some it may seem a little silly to just write for 10 minutes, but those exercises were seriously one of the best parts of being part of a creative writing course. Everyone would just get quiet for the entirety of the time, and some would go beyond. Some would always ask the teacher, hey, do you mind if I just keep writing this? And because somebody was wondering, what did the professor do the entire time during those 10 minutes? Were they on the phone? No. Marcy, my favorite creative writing teacher, would write along, and she would admit that some of the prompts that she would give us became elements within her own stories, because you never know. And you can always take a prompt and just twist it again and again and again. What if you wrote this story from the point of view of someone very close to this character? What is it like to be best friends or the spouse of someone being called a tyrant or a villain? What is it like to be the father of this person? What is it like to be the child of this person? Flash forward into the future. Was it a change for the better? Was it a change for the worse? And you may be asking, whoa, Max, you must have spent a lot of time thinking about that. No. Ideas are everywhere. It's all a matter of perspective, of stepping to the side and seeing how things look like. And if I have to be entirely honest, one of the things that helped me the most to be able to just see so many story ideas is just writing a lot and being able to understand that there's always a different point of view. Sometimes, as writers, we write about good people, sometimes we write about bad people. It's ultimately okay because everyone is just people. It's a matter of points of view, it's a matter of time and places and perspectives. And ultimately, isn't that what stories are about? But I hope that you enjoyed today's prompt, I hope that you had fun with it. And by the way, I would like to remind you that the track you heard today was Ambitious Whispers, Immoral Chants by Archangel and OCRemix.org. If you don't know, OCRemix.org is a wonderful website filled with passionate people who are creating remixes of your favorite video game tracks. This particular track is from one of my favorite video games of all time, Final Fantasy IX. This track and countless others are available for download for free in the links in the description down below. OCRemix is just wonderful, and that's why I gotta give them a shout out every time. It's just wonderful music for writers. Music that doesn't get in the way of the writing. And as always, I would like to thank you for tagging along. I know that it's hard to take time out of your day, especially when you're really busy with work and school and maybe even family or personal relationships, and just to take time to take a stand and put your foot down and say, I'm going to write for the next 10 minutes. That's important. And it may seem small or almost insignificant to just write for 10 minutes, but it's little things, like little by little, brick by brick, step by step. We finish journeys, we build bridges towards the future we want to see. It's all about sitting down, putting your foot down and saying, I'm gonna write for 10 minutes, even if it's just a little bit. And I hope that you had fun. Above all, I hope that you had fun. As always, if you would like to share what you wrote, please feel free to go down into the comments down below, as well as sharing your thoughts for future prompts. Is there a particular genre or a scenario you would like me to make a prompt around? Let me know. And as always, I wanna thank you for watching, thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I'll see you on the next one.